Good morning, dear student. I'm your English teacher, and today we are going to continue the same story. Yesterday, I taught to you a truly beautiful mind. When the Nazis, we are going to start the page number 49. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933. Einstein immigrated to the United States. When the Nazis came in the power in Germany in 1933, Einstein immigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Many of them had fled from fascism, just as Einstein had, and now they were afraid the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb. Now everybody was just scaring the Nazis will get the atomic bomb, and it will not good for the society or for the world. At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American president. Now, Albert Einstein was very concerned about this, and he wrote a letter to the American president Franklin D. Roosevelt on 2nd August 1939, in which he warned, in which his letter he warned to the president of America. He warned a single bomb of this type exploded in a port. Now he warned to the president of America, a single bomb of this type of bomb will very harmful for the society or for the world. Exploded in a port might very well destroy. He will destroy for everything, the life of public and the life of the nature also. The whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. His words did not fail to have an effect. He wrote the letter to the president of America, but he did not concern about that. He did not notice. He did not focus on this letter have an effect. His word did not fail to have an effect. This letter did not affect on the president of America. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. He wrote a letter to the Roosevelt, American president, but he did not concern about this, and he made himself atomic bomb and dropped it on the city of Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction. He was very deeply shaken by the extent of destructions. At this time, he wrote a public missive to the United Nations. Now he wrote a letter to the United Nations. In it, he proposed the formulation of a world government. He introduced the world government. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. Now earlier, as he wrote a letter to the president of America, same happened here. Nobody just give the intention. The letter of Albert Einstein here. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. There is no effect. But over the next decade, Einstein got ever more involved in politics. In the next decade, Albert Einstein he was very active in politics, agitating for and he started agitation to protest and to his arm build up and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. He started to campaign for peace and democracy. When Einstein died in 1955. At the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. Albert Einstein was died. He was died in 1955, the age of 76 years. In 76 years, he died. He was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen. It was a world citizen as much as a scientific genius, and everybody knows that he was a scientific genius. Okay, my dear, it has completed. We shall continue the next chapter tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Have an amazing day.